Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to try using some of my many metallic / opaque watercolours on resin. I have loads of paints, so why not? I've already cured a thin black layer of epoxy resin in these tag moulds using Let's Resin resin. Links to everything, including the handmade watercolours, will be in the description, so let's get started. I definitely had to try this holographic one. I've used it in various artworks before and it looks so good on paper. I'm trying to show the effect in the sunlight, but you'll see it later on. It really does capture all the little colours. I'm using just a normal paintbrush to paint this on, and I say a normal paintbrush, but this one is actually my most expensive paintbrush. This is why I have no money. I have too many hobbies and they're all expensive. But I do take my watercolour and my painting quite seriously, so a good paintbrush was essential. And I can get some really nice fine detail with this one. No regrets were made when buying this paintbrush. So this one went on surprisingly well. I was really impressed with how this watercolour laid down so smoothly and so opaquely. I'm literally just doodling, I'm winging it. I don't really have any plan in mind. I'm just drawing swirly lines. But I think with a plan in mind, I could really make some cool looking little tags with this paint. Not that I don't think this looks really nice, I actually do. I'm quite surprised I managed to just pop this out my head, because usually when I do that it doesn't look very good. But no, I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty happy with how these swirly bits look. That's that one done. You can just see the holographic effect. But when the top coat goes on, it really pops. For the next one I picked out this blue. I think it's called Dream. It's by a maker called Prism Paints. She has some really nice colours. I have quite a few of hers. Interestingly, this one didn't sit on the resin like the holographic one, but this was how I expected most of them to be. I kept going with it though. I quite like how the line of paint breaks up. It's an appealing effect to me. And the blue is very pretty. For the next one, I pick a colour from another tin. I have a few. And this one was called Surilla. It's a batch named after the Watcher characters. That was from Prism Paints as well. It has, I think, mica flakes in it. I almost picked this purple one out as well, which was from the same theme batch. I think that one was named after Yennefer. But I did put that one back. And I went for this red one instead. I really love this red. It is really rich in colour and it's very shimmery, very metallic, very pretty. And this one reacted the same as the previous one in splotches, so I pretty much just spread it about everywhere and let it make its own mind up about what form it would take. The red one though, that sat in the resin just like the first one, in a really lovely opaque layer. I was a bit surprised by that, because it came from the same maker. Again, I went with a random swirly pattern. You can't go wrong with a random swirly pattern. When they had all dried, I felt like this Surilla one was a bit too bare, a bit too boring. So I dug around in my cured resin pot for something to add, and I had this little cat skull from the Finnebear Underworld mould. Actually, I have quite a few of those uncured, just waiting for chances like this, so I thought, yeah, you're going in. And you know me and skulls. I gave it a little dab of this Dovecraft glue, which I can no longer find at my local range store. It's really been disappointing me lately. This was to make sure that the skull didn't move or float when I add the clear resin to fill the tags. When the paint is completely dry, the last step is just to fill the rest of the moulds with clear resin and let them cure. Next day, time to demould. The clear resin really exaggerated the metallic watercolours. They look really nice in person, but it's a shame the camera doesn't quite capture that. That was glue I flicked off my hand, by the way, not dead skin or anything like that. It's a pity you can't see the holographic effect here. I mean, you can see all the colours of the rainbow, but the camera just doesn't capture that. I think I love the contrast of the red against the black best on this one. It just looks really cool. It's not quite as opaque as I wanted it to be, but at least it doesn't affect the design. This one kind of looks like the cat has silver brains exploding out of it. I quite like it. The colour is what makes this one. I'm not too happy with the design now. It just looks too bitty, too like something went wrong. So what did you think? Which one do you like, and do you have similar paints you want to try like this? Let me know in the comments. If you could poke that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already, that would be awesome and help my channel out a lot. Until next time.